moving. Another horn. Almost finished.
I've seen less.
Was every fighter for herself. These people are clearly working together. Waste of life for sport. I haven't seen Roxana among the dead. can only imagine the might of all these warriors aligned against the cult. Instead, we came to Melos to slaughter each other over a sack of drachmae.
Oh, I'm not finished!
Is there a final challenger?
Indeed there is! Patience, Cassandra, patience!
Tell me, Drakios! Is it Roxana? Is she alive?
Your final challenger approaches! Come! We will finish this in the shadow of the volcano in the east!
It seems like the training has paid off.
I was about to say the same.
Enough chatter. Our patrons demand a champion. Finish this!
We can lay down our weapons. There's nothing more to prove.
This is outrageous! Roxana, only one of you can win the battle and become champion.
We don't have to kill each other.
Think of the riches, Roxana! Indeed, everything you've dreamed of is almost within your grasp.
We can walk away.
Only one of you can walk away a legend.
The stakes were clear from the beginning, Cassandra. Don't do this. I'm so close.
Enough! The battle must end now!
No. Roxana, we decide how this ends, not him.
I'm beginning to think there are things more important than riches and glory.
Join me on my ship. There are more adventures for us out on the Aegean.
I will join you!
No! You must finish the battle!
It's over, Drakios.
It's over when I say it's over. Guards!
Thank you, champion.
So, I'll see you at my ship?
Yes. I'm ready to go wherever the sea wind takes us.
Wherever it is. Adventure awaits. For both of us now.
Βάρβαρον πολλής ισχύων. Πλεψή επειδή αξιμολέαν την αυτή.
Ενισχυρών πλήγμα. Τιμωρήσω άπαντας. Ουδεμία αναπησία, ουδεμία. Just die! Nobody will cry for your death! Give up, Barbara. Not bad. so well!
Son! You can't possibly win! Death at its closest, Sellsword! Don't you know when to die? You should have died by now!
Στα απελθύνε.
The warrior with the broken spear, huh? I've heard your skills on the battlefield are rivaled only by your skills at sea.
Then you've heard right.
We're in desperate need of your help to strike down Sparta's ships. Would you be willing to sail with us to victory?
When do we set out?
Right away. We need to take the Spartan scum aboard those ships by surprise.
I have sailed past the Sirens and into the mouth of Poseidon himself. The waves bow to me in fear.
Those that do not fear Cosmos can learn to breathe beneath the waves.
Ready to shoot!
We fought a good fight, not for the last time, I'm sure.
More speed! Full power! Spear them! Fire the volley! Archers! Ready! Take them! Get ready to fire! Fire! Let's see them burn! The wind looks up! Let's go! We're moving now! Attack! All ready! Loose speed! Faster! Get ready to board! Follow me!
Fighting me would be your...
This is
What life ends here!
Speed up! Ready your bow! Get those arrows lit! Shoot when ready!
I wasn't even worried. They could never take the Andreska.
Boarding party on me! Let's send them to Poseidon!
Ready to burn the gods!
More oars! Sail down!
Positions!
Back on safe water! I think we're safe here. We live another day, Commander.
Heavily armed. Are you sure we are ready to attack?
Raise the sail! Everybody brace! Now the spear! Let's make them... Someone set the fire out!
worry about now. That debris could be useful.
Increase speed! Woo! Feel that wind!
καλούμε σε Μάκαρ πολιών.
Alcibiades, you look like you're having fun.
The gods work fast. I wished someone as beautiful as me were here, and you arrived.
You're drunker than normal.
You'll have to forgive me. At this time of night, I like to get to the point when I have a pretty face staring back at me.
You do realize the sun is out, right?
Yes, what about it?
Starting a bit early, aren't you?
Starting? No, no. This is ending in the most spectacular fashion.
Another successful party, then.
The only kind I know. Although I have a slight problem. There's an important politician here who really needs to get back home. But gods know I can't make the trip.
I'll make sure he gets home safe.
Yes, safe. Right, it should be an easy trip, although you may have to carry him at this point. Lucky man.
You could let him stay here.
I would, but it's never good to let a politician stay the night. It's a rule of mine.
I'm surprised you have rules.
Oh, you know how they can be. Never want to stop talking. There's only so much I can take. But for you, I'd break all of my rules.
What has he done to be so special?
Well, it was something to do with people, I think. Gods, I don't know. You may as well ask me what I ate 10 days ago.
So, you party often?
As often as I can.
I'm not sure how you do it.
Practice, practice, practice. The more I do, the better chance of having a clearer head than those around me.
So you're looking to gain an advantage?
Over my allies? Never! Actually, let's not talk about such things.
I'll try to get the politician home before he completely passes out.
Wonderful. Just take him north of the port of Piraeus. His home is somewhere around there.
Διονύζομεν εντάξει ήρα προσαντισχόμεν τα σωδίνας ως περονάρτης περιμεμά ιδέα της γύρας. Αλλά όταν αναβλέψει ένδια των ιδεών αυτό.
Now the world is spinning and bouncing!
Got to be careful not to get spotted.
Έχουμε κατά μονοπόλιον λίγδους παρείας
Wait! Where are we going? This way. Are you sure this is the right way? It doesn't look familiar.
Δυσπετώ το βίο. Λέγω εμ' αυτό. Ευρέν την ασχολία.
Hello.
Thank you. Here to you. Let me know if you need anything else.
Why did you bring me here?
Is this really where he lives?
Ah! It's exactly like we were told! Get him!
Just die!
You have the habit of appearing the moment I need you. What a power I may wield.
Is there ever a time you don't need me?
Good point.
The drunk politician you had me take home? We ran into a bit of trouble.
That's terrible. I'm glad to see you're okay.
Yes. Thankfully, we both made it out alive.
Oh, I see. Thank you for telling me.
You seem disappointed.
I'm just impressed you were able to save the both of you.
You said you needed something?
Ah, to business already. Fine. It's simple, really. There's an item that holds great sentimental value I'd like you to retrieve.
What do I need to find?
It's an Olisvos. If you saw it on the ground, even you wouldn't bend over to pick it up. But it means so much to me. To hold it again would mean more than you know.
I never took you for someone who cared for sentimental things.
I'm so much more than my beautiful face and flowing blonde locks.
Like what?
Well, let's see. People forget I'm an orphan, that Pericles isn't my father.
I know what it's like to lose family, too.
We have that in common. There's more to you than I thought, Miss Theos. Now, where were we?
You're a big boy. Get it yourself.
I sure am. But there's a small chance the woman who has it won't exactly be happy to see me again.
There has to be a story behind this thing.
When you see the Olisvos, you'll know. When you have it in your hands, against your skin, when you feel the weight of it, you'll know.
Every time we talk, it seems like you're about to sleep with someone. Or want to. Or you've just finished. Is this woman the most recent one?
Who said I slept with her?
It was a safe guess. How do you find time for anything else?
Determination, mostly. There's a closeness you can only feel with someone in those moments. Who wouldn't crave that?
I'll get the Olisvos for you.
There's a small chance the woman may wish to keep it for herself, to spite me. It may be best to go unseen and hurry back. She lives east of here.
Don't worry. You'll have it in your hand soon. It's made out of stone. I guess that could work.
Ah, that's it in your hand. You brought it. It's different than I remember it looking. And much bigger, too. She's going to miss it.
This was never yours, was it? You had me steal it.
We didn't just steal an Olisvos. We stole a family heirloom and a husband's confidence. Without it, he'll be focused on his wife instead of his business. I think she'll enjoy the change of pace.
So it is sentimental. Just not to you.
The only thing that matters is you retrieved the Olisvos and helped me a great deal.
And what about me?
Now, we wash each other's backs, don't we? There's a reason you never turn me down, after all. How about I show you how these Olisvos can make all the difference?
That's not what I meant. Guess I can turn you down after all.
I deserve that.
So many boats. So many people. There must be enough food here to feed Kefalonia for a year.
Και όσο αύριο νικεί. Εκτίμηται 10 δραχμών. Τι το σπίτι.
Γύρω στο εμπαρόδο θα τον χρεώνει σκύρα.
Ολέθριον ήμαν.
Ο άνδρες και γυναίκες δύναμε φέρειν ημίν. Μη λυπήστε επί το
I should be careful. High security here.
A power I wield indeed. I told you last time I thought I could summon you when needed. And it has happened yet again.
And for what this time?
My friend here needs to be taken to the sanctuary of Elefsis, near the border of Necharis. He'll finish the trek across the border on his own.
If you have the power to make me come when you want, stop using it.
Oh, I'll... No, that's too easy. Anyways, the power doesn't work every time, sadly. You weren't in my bed last night, no matter how many times I thought of you.
Let's get to it. I'm just supposed to take your friend across the border.
Yes.
Nothing else?
Carefully, if you can. Avoid roads, people. Be invisible. My friend must be kept safe.
I'll make sure he's safe.
I'd hoped you'd say that.
Every time you ask me to do something secretly, someone dies. What is it this time?
Not everyone was born with your beautiful muscles built for, well, everything. Some of us work better by avoiding fights. This time, that's all I ask.
There are lots of safe passages through these parts. Tell your friend to go alone.
He could, but imagine if something happened and you saved him. Imagine the things I'd do to show my gratitude.
And why do you always turn to me?
You've proven yourself worthy. Plus, I like watching you walk away.
We should be on our way.
He needs to get to the sanctuary of LFCs. It isn't far, although it may take you longer than usual.
It won't be a problem.
I'm glad we aren't going by sea.
Walk away from here!
Alcibiades told me about you. He said you're blessed by the gods.
Let's go.
Πού καρεστώνει τούτο!
Help someone who don't know. We should stay on the safest route possible. That's better. I was starting to get sweaty under that hood.
You're a woman.
Nice of you to notice.
Alcibiades said...
Exactly what I told him to. It was safer that way. I owe Alcibiades a lot for his help, and for trusting you with my life as well.
Enough lies. Tell me what's happening.
I said I was a man, so nobody would recognize me. I needed to escape my husband unseen.
And you trusted Alcibiades?
No one escapes my husband. He'd find me. It's been tough. I'm not sure I would have lasted much longer.
So let me guess. Alcibiades owed you a favor, or now has some scheme where you owe him?
I'm not sure what you mean. He didn't ask anything of me, and I've never known him to do so. I know many people he's helped at the expense of nobody but himself.
I'm glad I could help.
Please give Alcibiades my thanks. I only wish I had more to offer him. And you, for the help. I'll never forget either of you.
This area will be well defended.
The sun and moon combined could not grant the beauty that my bride-to-be was gifted. If the gods blessed me, they did so with one eye closed. But their eyes were wide open for her.
Please stop. Your poetry is sweet enough to make someone vomit.
I won't stop until the whole world knows how I feel.
So, you're in love?
Yes, the wedding nears, and there is so much to be done.
If you need help, I'm here for you.
Accepting before knowing what I ask of you? That's a rare surprise. I do still need a few things. Food for an offering, a ring, and some flowers. If you could bring them to my bride, Iris, she'll make use of them.
I've known you for a while now, but you've never mentioned Iris.
There's plenty I haven't mentioned. I'm sure you could say the same to me.
So what is it about Iris that turns you into, well, what I saw?
You're not jealous, are you? Don't worry. She's very open. I suppose that's one of my favorite things about her. The openness.
So, flowers, a ring, and food. Where can I find Iris?
She should be at the altar of love. Aptly named, don't you think? Oh, and don't be too taken by her beauty.
Κούρε βημάτων, βοτριόκος με οδηγέ των κομμών, ελθέ, μα καρμίστε σιβρίων και...
He found it. There it is. Come on. I think this would be a nice enough offering. I should be extra careful in this area. These flowers should be good enough for the wedding.
Hey!
Hopefully this jewelry is up to Alcibiades' standards.
My God!
Let me guess. Alcibiades sent you.
He did. How did you know?
He has a skill for making others do things he doesn't want to. On top of that, he prefers if those people are attractive. He's so predictable. It's what made this whole thing so easy.
It almost sounds like you're using him. What has been easy?
Making him fall in love with me, of course. Please, Alcibiades is not the man you marry for love.
Then why are you marrying him?
Alcibiades has a true chance of ruling one day. Well, he'll be the face, but I'll be the one truly leading. The Aspasia to his Pericles.
How can you treat someone like Alcibiades that way?
Oh, please. If anyone deserves it, it's Alcibiades. Surely you've noticed. The obsession with sex, the lies, the drinking.
So lying to him is what he deserves?
Of course. And it's not like he'll get nothing in return. I mean, look at me.
And what if I tell Alcibiades all of this?
Why would you? You've seen him. He's happy. And I'll make sure he stays that way. There's nothing wrong with me getting something in return. But it's your choice. Thanks for helping with the wedding.
It's all done.
Wonderful. So, what did you think about Iris?
You must see something in her that I don't.
Well, that's true. Quite often, too. But still, I'm surprised to hear you say that.
You can't marry her. She told me she's using you for her own gain.
Is that so?
It is.
I knew she was special. To think I wasn't able to catch on. I can't wait to marry her. I'm glad you and I were able to work together, Cassandra.
So what was all of this for? Everything you had me do couldn't have been for nothing.
You've earned my trust. Are you sure you want to know?
So that package in Corinthia?
I almost forgot about that. I needed to get rid of the Odoros to pay off a debt. Plus, I needed spies to infiltrate Vardas's command. And my plan worked. Thanks to you.
All right. What about the politician?
He was brilliant and opposed me. A fatal combination. So, he needed replacing. And I had a much dumber man perfect for the job. He survived the party and you got him home safely. but it didn't matter in the end.
The woman with the Olisvos.
We talked about this. It wasn't about the woman, but her husband. He governs the trade routes between Attica and Mecharis. Or, I should say, I do now.
What about your friend? The one pretending to be a man?
That was out of the goodness of my heart. And gods curse anyone who doubts that.
I've heard enough.
Aren't you going to ask me about Iris?
Let me guess. Rich house, respected family. With her wealth, you can rule all of Athens.
Of course not. I marry for love. If those other things happen, well, I wouldn't blame.
I never would have guessed.
Each time everyone sees a more serious Alcibiades. The Alcibiades I've only shown glimpses of in the past. One day you'll see everything I was working toward. And you'll know you helped make it happen. Attica and lands far beyond will thank you, even if they don't know your name.
I'm glad I could help. I'll make sure you don't forget me when you lead Athens.
I'd never forget you. You're far too useful.
You made it. I trust the seas were favorable?
Poseidon might be the only one not trying to kill me.
And did you go to Thera? Did you find him?
I did.
What did he tell you?
He told me where I'm from. And where I must go.
So now you know the truth.
I'm not his daughter. I'm just a weapon.
That is the furthest thing from the truth.
You were brought into this world with love. I never imagined we'd stand on Spartan soil together again.
I don't know how to feel. I spent some of the happiest days of my life here. And some of the worst, too.
Sparta is our home. But we'll have to rid ourselves of the Puppet King if we are ever to find peace.
Whatever happened to our old house?
Nikolaos stayed after I left, but now that he's gone, I don't know.
Why don't we go find out?
Of course. But first, there's something I want to show you. The closer we get to Sparta, more memories keep flooding in.
No matter how far I ran, I never could escape them.
I know. Naxos I could forget. It was as if I had brought Sparta in a box and tossed it to the bottom of the sea.
Did you put your memories of us in that box?
I wanted to, but it would have taken all the wood in the land to fill it. This is where I first trained you to use your spear.
Hesitation only hastens the grave.
You remembered.
How do you think I got this far?
We had to pry that spear from your hand while you slept. You said you needed it to fight the monsters in your dreams.
I couldn't face Cerberus empty-handed. Those children will be ripped to shreds. We should help them.
Cassandra, wait! You mustn't interfere. This is Spartan training territory.
I can't stand here doing nothing. I'm going to help them.
Help, I can't feel my legs! Mater?
I'm here. I'm so cold.
I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm
The sea that will carry you is very warm.
I'm sorry I yelled at you. I was angry. It wasn't your fault.
Shh, shh, shh. You have nothing to be sorry for.
He died with honor.
His death was unnecessary.
What are you...
I was passing by when the wolves attacked these boys. But they're Spartans in training, so I let them handle things on their own.
She lies. She fought the wolves, clearly wanting glory for herself.
You've interfered with Spartan law and lied about it. There's more honor in that dead boy's heart. You should return to where you came from.
Are you all right? What happened?
I couldn't just stand by and watch.
The Ago Yi is what turns boys into men, and soldiers into Spartans. You have only made them weaker by interfering.
What good are they to anyone if they're dead?
Cassandra, please. This isn't Kefalonia, Naxos, or anywhere else. This is Sparta. And breaking Spartan law can get you killed.
Believe me, Mater. I know exactly what breaking Spartan law gets you.
Come. Let's go home.
That training is ruthless.
Not ruthless. Effective. The best of those boys will become Cryptia, keepers of the peace and stalkers in the night.
Stalkers in the night?
There's a reason Sparta never changes. It has rules, and they are strict. Spartans rule Laconia, but most of its citizens are Ilotas, enslaved peasants made to work the fields and mines.
Slaves? Why don't they revolt?
Spartan fields keep them fed, and Spartan warriors keep them safe. First from the Persians, and now from the Athenians. When they forget their place, the Cryptia are ordered to keep the peace.
I see.
Most of us make great sacrifices for comfort.
Most. Not all. I never thought I'd find myself back in Sparta. It looks so peaceful, despite the war raging elsewhere.
Μία ρήψη στη σέντη. Μία ρήψη στη σέντη. Έναν εξάδελφο. Είναι καλή, αισθήση και καλυμμένη αίμα. Είμαι μόνον πολύ αισθήση και πέφτω και καθοδός να απαντήσεις σαν την ίδια. Ίσως βαίνουσε ή σαρκοφούγου.
Όμως σου φύγεις σπουδαίο. Διερωτώ με αν τίνει συμμετέχει. Αγιεγουλώ με τη συμμετάσχη της διάθεσης. Αληθώς τούτο συνέβη. Αλλά όμως, βεβαίως οι φωνές είναι αντιάχο. Ποιος ο υπέτειος?
Ού δυνάμενα συνεχίσεις. Λόγος από μόνο της ίδιου. Ο αιμός με εκμερός είναι πλέον για μένει και εμένα του πέτει.
Επιτρέπετε εσείς να αναστρέφετε φίλους έτσι. Το άγγελο φρύτητος ένα παιδί.
Το σκύο του μέρεται. Επιστρέφω οίκον δικαίως φρένεται των ηματίων.
Πως φρένεται των ηματίων σου.
Ή να κατασκοπεύω. δυνατόν. Φοβούμαι καθίζει πλησίον του. Μη την οσμή να αναγνωρίσει.
Πού κόζω, σύννεφο.
Όχι σε ελαιολάδους αφρού.
Άχαχος μια κοινόσφαιρη.
Είναι το κατηραμένο αέριον όσοι ούτως επιθέτει καθαρίζει με δούρον. Γλίσχρος οίκος ποιμένων φεύ.
Πού καλή θες τούτο εστί.
Πού δυνάμετας με βρίσκεστε. Τρόμος ο αιμός πενθερός είναι πλέον για μένα.
Χαιρετίζει μάλλον.
This was the first and last place I ever felt safe.
As soon as you were old enough to hold a spear, you trained in this yard from morning till night.
Nikolaos was a tough teacher to please.
He hid his pride from you. But every night he would tell me, she's going to bring glory to Sparta.
As much as I hate him for what he did, I wouldn't be who I am today without his training.
My heart broke that day. But for the first time in ages, standing here with you, I truly believe it can mend again.
Me too.
Do you remember the first time you held your brother?
I was scared I'd break him. I piled every blanket and pillow we had around me.
Even then, you held him so tight, I thought you would squeeze the life out of him.
He turned out stronger than we thought.
The gods must be playing tricks on my eyes.
Good to see you, Brasidas. It's been a long time since I rescued you from the warehouse fire in Corinth.
That's not how I remember it.
You look well, Brasidas.
The rumors were true. You're alive!
Many we thought to be dead are still breathing.
When I heard the two of you came home...
We're in Sparta, but we're not home yet.
We want our house back, Brasidas.
Your estate was taken by Sparta when news of Nikolaos' death arrived. They're waiting for his adopted son to claim it, but he hasn't returned from the war.
Stentor? I knew I should have killed him on the beach. What do we have to do to get it back?
You'll need to negotiate your Spartan citizenship with the kings. It won't be easy.
Why not?
As happy as I am to see you, the kings won't be. Especially Archidamos. Your exit from Sparta wasn't exactly... graceful.
He can't still be mad I broke his nose.
You what?
In any case, he hasn't forgotten. But I have an idea that might help him forgive.
Tell us.
Spartan soldiers have been giving weapons to the Ilotes. Whoever takes care of these traitors will earn his thanks.
Το άδικον εστίν.
Why on earth would Spartan soldiers be helping Ilotes?
Ilotes greatly outnumber Spartan citizens, but they're leaderless, mostly farmhands, servants, and apprentices. If someone unified them, armed them, and trained them, they'd be a real threat to Sparta.
But you said it was Spartans who were arming them.
All the more reason to deal with this quickly. You find out why the Ilotes are being armed, and you'll have the king's attention.
Where will I find these Spartans?
They were last spotted in the Gorani marble quarry, in the forest of Eurotas.
So, I find the soldiers. Then what?
Spartans are loyal to their commander. Take him out, and the rest should disperse.
And the weapons?
Destroy them. The Ilotes have caused enough trouble with shovels and sickles. The last thing Sparta needs right now is them carrying swords.
So, to get our house back, I must take out the Spartan commander responsible for inciting a useless rebellion. Sounds easy enough.
Find me in the throne room when it's done.
And where will you be?
This is where I raised you. It's also where Leonidas raised me. I'm going to visit his tomb just beyond the estate. You should pay your respects too before you get started.
I'll try.
Αναβιβάσατε το δάνεισμα επί δεύτερον και εν μέρος εις επίπρωτον και οκτώ μέρη.